Hi fans of high quality entertainment. Today I am ranking the album covers of The Doors. So this is the original albums that The Doors released, along with the two that were released after Jim Morrison's passing, and one compilation that was released while the Doors were still a band. And then, afterwards there are lots of compilation albums which I haven't included. And the next album cover ratings that I'll be doing is on Deep Purple. And I'm also doing another 100 great songs on my Spotify. So that's coming soon. And then, of course, in just a few days, Molly returns on, she's coming here Monday evening, so it'll be sometime on Tuesday. Here we go. And I will say this about the Doors album covers. They're all really good. Some of them are even awesome. So, my least favorite is the first compilation album that they had. It was a double album called Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine. But I still like the cover. It's different. It's really different. It's like psychedelic. It's like Far Out Man. Oh, I actually am including one that was released after the Doors broke up, and it is An American Prayer, because I have really fond memories of this album. I bought it on vinyl when it came out, and except for the Soft Parade back in the day, I was never really a big Doors fan. Not that I didn't like them, it's just I never really got into them. But when I bought An American Prayer, I loved it, and I played it a lot. And I want to get it again on CD. But anyway, I really like that cover. It's classy. Even though it's just featuring Jim Morrison, it's basically Jim Morrison reading his poetry and the other three members of the Doors making some new background music for his poetry. It's classy. I like it. I also like this one. This was the final album that the three of the original four Doors released, Full Circle. And it's very colorful, even though I'm colorblind with red and green, like I always say. But I have it on CD, but I never have owned the vinyl, but it would look awesome on vinyl. And I'll say this too, their back covers for, I think, all of these albums are just as good as the covers. Next up, the first album released after Jim Morrison's passing, Other Voices, which is a pretty good album actually, overall. I like its simplicity. It's just, Jim Morrison had passed away, three remaining Doors. They've titled the album Other Voices, so it's good. I like it. Doors, L.A. Woman. And as some of you would know, on the original vinyl, the picture of the band, I think it's kind of like Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young's Deja Vu. It was a piece of cardboard on top of the cover, and rounded corners. But besides that, it's, I'm just ranking the album covers, and I like that album cover. It's the simplicity of it. I think I remember reading that Jim Morrison actually wasn't there, like the three members of the band are in that one shot, and then Jim Morrison was kind of pasted in afterwards. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before. The Doors, The Soft Parade. I recently read, when I was talking about the Doors, somebody was saying about the Soft Parade, the album cover wasn't very good. I've always liked it. And I especially like the cloud or smoke or whatever at the top, and the band shot, and John Densmore looks so cool just sitting there. So I like it a lot. Now we get into the excellent album covers. Their debut album, The Doors. And I also remember reading at some point Jim Morrison not liking the record company having him, much larger than the band. But as for, visually, it works and it's really cool. I like it a lot. The Doors, absolutely live. Isn't that a cool album cover? That really shows the vibe of the Doors live on stage, I think. And then, of course, the back with the other two members. So, great live album cover. And my top three. Waiting for the Sun, The Doors. I love how the Doors kind of blends into the light, so you can't even see all of it. And then, of course, the band members kind of looking down. And it's awesome. Very good album cover. And now for my favorite two album covers. Morrison Hotel. I love the fact that, the hotel, it's an actual hotel that was called Morrison Hotel, and the band came by it and they went inside, and then Molly messaged me. And it's like a natural album cover. It's not like staged so much. It doesn't look that staged. And I've seen other shots from this photo shoot, and so it is an awesome album cover. But my favorite is Strange Days. And I was reading quite a long article on this, and I guess Jim Morrison didn't want to be on the album cover. He was going through a phase, I guess, where, I guess maybe from the debut album, him being so large on the album cover, he didn't want anything to do with it. And just reading on the struggles of getting this photo. I guess the acrobat was a professional, but everybody else was just, for instance, the guy playing the horn, he was a taxi driver. And the guy, the photographer pulled him out, asked him if he'd be in the shot and gave him a trumpet. He's even wearing his own hat. And the juggler actually can't juggle, so he was kind of had trouble taking the shot because he couldn't juggle. And that's it. That is my favorite Doors album cover. I would love your thoughts in the comment section below. What's your favorite and least favorite Doors album cover? Stay tuned for Deep Purple next. And I will be doing Yes, by the way. Yes, I will. Bye.